Welcome to this ACE Truck Manifest Trade Portal training video. This video will provide you with an overview of the features and functionality provided through the new Truck Manifest Trade Portal. Development for the new Truck Manifest Trade Portal is ongoing. This video reflects functionality as of February 2020. In addition to the overview provided in this video, there are a series of 4 printable quick reference guides or QRGs that can be referenced in learning more about the Truck Manifest Trade Portal. We will provide details on how to access these resources at the end of the video. Let's get started. Users must have an account in the ACE Secure Data Portal to access the Truck Manifest Trade Portal. Truck carriers with a current account for the ACE Secure Data Portal will automatically have access to the new Truck Manifest Trade Portal. Users that are new to trucking manifest processing will need to request an ACE Secure Data Portal account to access the new Truck Manifest Trade Portal. Let's now take a look at how to access the Truck Manifest Trade Portal. Once logged into the ACE Secure Data Portal, trade users can access the Truck Manifest Trade Portal by using the Launch Truck Manifest Trade Portal button on the References tab page. Let's move forward to begin our overview of the Truck Manifest Trade Portal. Once logged into the Truck Manifest Trade Portal, there are 4 main tabs used to navigate the portal. They are the Dashboard, Manifest, Bill of Lading, and Account tabs. As seen here, the Dashboard tab displays by default upon login. Before we cover each of the main tabs, let's review the title bar, which includes the user menu. This menu is used to switch to a different carrier account. If you have multiple carrier accounts, the Change Carrier Account option displays and allows switching carrier accounts. The Portal Logout option is also accessed from this menu. The Create Menu button displays in the right corner of each of the 4 main tabs. It provides access to the Create menu with options to create a manifest, bill of lading, crew, vehicles, and commercial parties on the carrier account. We will now cover the 4 main tabs. We will begin with a review of this dashboard page. The Dashboard tab is the default view when you log into the Truck Manifest Trade Portal. The dashboard page includes a quick summary of Truck Manifest and BOL information specific to the carrier account. The Saved Account Data buttons display the number of crew, vehicles, and commercial parties that are currently saved to the carrier account. Selecting the button will display the Account tab Crew, Vehicles, or Commercial Parties sub-tab page. The Notifications section lists messages. This section will provide notifications such as manifest or bill of lading messages, or pertinent system update messages. The oval buttons in the upper right corner of the Notification section represent the 3 message types and the number of each type of message. Selecting a button will limit the display of the notification messages to the selected message type. Reminder messages provide a reminder of actions to complete, such as a manifest saved as a draft without a crew member or vehicle added. Information messages may indicate information about the manifest of BOL, such as a notice that the manifest has arrived. Warning messages may provide a caution about a manifest or a bill of lading, such as the arrival of a manifest without a BOL link. Our review of the dashboard is done. Let's move forward to review the Manifest tab. The Manifest tab displays a list of draft and submitted manifests for the carrier. The Create menu Manifest option is used to access the Create Manifest page for creating a new manifest. We will cover the steps to create a manifest later. Let's select the Close button to return to the Manifest List page. We will select Yes to confirm. The search bar is used to search for manifests by manifest number, arrival date, status, and arrival port. Notice the arrival start date and arrival end date fields default to 30 days in the past to 30 days in the future, but can be adjusted as needed for a search. If the manifest is not arrived, the estimated arrival start date and estimated arrival end date will be used as a basis for the search. The Status drop-down menu provides status options for the manifest search. Once you begin typing a port location in the Arrival Port field, the Port Options menu populates for selection. If the search does not locate a particular manifest, examine the estimated arrival dates and adjust as needed. By default, the Results section provides a list of drafted and submitted manifests from 30 days in the past to 30 days in the future. Each manifest displays related information and a status bar with status information. The Sort bar can be used to sort manifests by arrival date or manifest number. The descending icon allows sorting by descending order. Select the descending icon to change to the ascending icon to sort the list in ascending order. Currently, the manifest results are shown in the status view, which is based on the status of the manifest. You can change the view to a table row format by selecting the status bar view icon to change the table view. This view provides a list of table rows with more specific manifest details. Hovering over a column heading displays the column sort arrow options. Select the table view icon to change back to the status view. The hyperlink manifest number provides access to the Edit Manifest page to review and edit the details of a manifest in the Results section. If selected, the History icon provides details of timestamps and all activity that has occurred for a manifest. Next to the History icon is the Actions menu icon. The Actions menu displays Edit Manifest, Cancel Manifest, and Print Manifest options. Select the Cancel Manifest option to cancel the manifest. The Cancel Manifest confirmation message provides options to cancel only the manifest or cancel the manifest and all associated bills. If the Cancel Manifest and its bill option is selected, all bills associated with the manifest are canceled. We will select the No option so that the manifest is not canceled. We have completed our review of the manifest page. Let's move to the Bill of Lading tab. The Bill of Lading tab displays a list of draft and manifested BOLs for the carrier. To create a new BOL, select the Create menu button and select the Bill of Lading option. The Bill of Lading page displays. We will cover the steps to create a BOL when we create a manifest later. For now, we will select the Close button to return to the Bill of Lading list page. We will select Yes to confirm. The search bar can be used to search for BOLs by BOL number, date, and arrival port. Notice the arrival start date and arrival end date fields default to 30 days in the past to 30 days in the future, but can be adjusted as needed for a search. If the BOL manifest is not arrived, the estimated arrival start date and estimated arrival end date will be used instead. The sort bar can be used to sort BOLs by arrival date or BOL number. As previously covered, select the descending icon or ascending icon to change the result list order. Select the table view icon or status bar view icon to change the preferred view of the results section. By default, the results section provides a list of BOLs from 30 days in the past to 30 days in the future. The BOLs were either saved as a draft or saved to a manifest within that time frame. Each bill of lading displays related information, shipper and consignee names, and a brief cargo description and status information. If selected, the hyperlink BOL number opens the Edit BOL page to review and edit the details for a BOL. If selected, the History icon provides details of timestamps and all activity that has occurred on a BOL. The BOL Actions drop-down menu displays Edit BOL or Print BOL options. We have completed our review of the Bill of Lading page. Let's now review the Account tab. The Account tab provides access to the account information, crew, vehicles, and commercial parties subtabs. These subtabs are located on the navigation bar, which can be expanded to a text view or contracted to just the icon view. We will navigate each of the subtabs as we discuss how to view, add, edit, or delete crew, vehicle, and commercial parties on the carrier account. Crew, vehicles, and commercial parties added through the Account tab are saved to the carrier account. Crew, vehicles, and commercial parties that are saved to the carrier account can easily be selected and added when completing information from manifests and BOLs. When the Account tab is selected, the initial view is of the Account Information subtab. The account information includes the carrier name and associated account information. To edit the carrier information in the Account Information section, access the account in the A-Secure Data Portal. Changes made in the A-Secure Data Portal will be reflected in the Truck Manifest Trade Portal. Now that we have reviewed the Account Information subtab, let's move on to the Crew subtab on the navigation bar. The Crew page allows users to add or edit drivers on the carrier account. The Search Save Crews filter allows searching for drivers associated with the account. As you type, the crew cards matching the entered search data display. Each saved driver has a crew card that includes name, nickname, and document information. The crew card has options for editing or deleting a driver. The edit icon is used to update driver information. You also have the option to delete a driver by selecting the delete icon. As we continue, we will also discuss vehicle and commercial party cards. Keep in mind that the edit and delete process works the same for all types of cards. Notice that the arrows are used to navigate through the cards on the account. A table view icon is located beside the Create button. Selecting the icon changes the view from the card view seen here to display the information in a more detailed table format with rows. The Table View icon option is also available on the Vehicles and Commercial Parties pages. Let's now go through the steps to add a new driver. Select the Create button to display the Add Crew page. Note the asterisk beside some fields. On this page, and when completing information throughout the Truck Manifest Trade portal, an asterisk beside a field indicates that information must be provided. Fields without an asterisk are optional. Some sections have conditional fields, meaning the required fields may change based on a selection that is made. We will discuss several examples of conditional fields as we continue. Let's now complete the new driver name and other required information. We will provide the first name, last name, date of birth, and country of citizenship. We will select the male option for gender. In the document section, there are currently two field options that need to be completed, the document type and the document number. For this example, we will select the document type drop-down menu and select the commercial driver's license option. We now see that the fields in the document section are conditional. The required fields change based on the selection we made from the document type menu. We will now complete the required fields for a commercial driver's license. Let's provide a document number and then select the country. We will select the United States as a country, so we must provide a state. Since we are using a commercial driver's license in this example, an additional document is needed for WITI compliance. Additional WITI documentation is not required when using an enhanced driver's license. We will select the Add New Documents entry button to add the fields for a new document. We will add a U.S. passport card and then provide the document number. Although it is not a required field, we will select the nickname field and type a short description to identify our driver. When all information is completed, select the Add button to save the new driver. The new driver is now added to the crew cards for the carrier account. Now let's move on to view the vehicle information for the carrier account. We will go back to the navigation bar and select the Vehicles subtab. The Vehicles page displays information on conveyances and equipment currently associated with the carrier account. The Conveyances and Equipment search filters allow searching for conveyances and equipment. As we discussed when reviewing the crew previously, use the Edit icon to edit a vehicle and Delete icon to delete a vehicle on the account. Let's go through the process to add a vehicle to the carrier account. We will select the Create button. The Add Vehicles pane displays. The sections of information for completion are conditional based on the part of vehicle option that is selected. When adding a conveyance, license plate information is required. Insurance information is optional, but required if carrying hazmat. We will now go through the process to create the vehicle. Remember, all fields with an asterisk are required. In this example, we are going to add a conveyance. As seen here, the conveyance option is already selected. It is the default option. Let's select the box truck option from the conveyance type drop-down menu. In the conveyance number field, we will type the nickname for our conveyance. If I try to type a two-word name with a space in the middle, a message displays indicating only alphanumeric characters are allowed, no spaces. You will begin to notice that the fields with specific requirements will display messages such as this as a reminder of the format to use for the information. We will now provide the VIN number. We will now add the license plate information. We will provide a license plate number, the country, and the state. We can move forward to select the Add button. We have successfully saved and added our conveyance. Let's now add some equipment. Select the Create button to display the Add Vehicles page again. The required sections of information are conditional based on the equipment type option that is selected. Let's complete the equipment information. We will select equipment as a part of vehicle option. We will select refrigerated container as the equipment type. We will provide an equipment number and then complete the license plate information. We will provide the license plate number, the country, and the state. We will select the Add button to save and add the equipment. We have successfully saved the equipment. Now let's move to the last sub-tab on the navigation bar, the Commercial Parties sub-tab. The Commercial Parties sub-tab allows users to view, add, edit, and delete commercial parties for a carrier account. The Shippers and Consignees search filters allow searching for shippers or consignees on the account. Recall that the Edit icon is used to update card information and the Delete icon is used to delete shippers and consignees on the account. Let's add a new commercial party to the account. We will select the Commercial Parties Page Create button. The Add Commercial Parties pane displays. Let's select the Consignee Radio button option for type of party. Notice that the company name and basic address information is required. Let's now select the type of party shipper option. Note that the fields of information are the same for both the shipper and consignee options for type of party. For this example, we are adding a shipper. We have already selected the Shipper Radio button. We will provide a company name, street, city, country, state, zip code, and email address. We can move forward to select the Add button to save and add the shipper. We have successfully added the commercial party. This completes our review of the account information, crew, vehicles, and commercial parties functionality associated with the Account tab. Let's now create a manifest and BOL. One of the main processing functions included in the Truck Manifest Trade Portal application is creating a manifest and bill of lading. Let's select the Account tab to navigate back to the Account tab main page. To start the Create Manifest process, we will select the Create Menu button. Remember, this Create Menu button is located on each of the 4 main tab pages. We will select the Manifest option. The Create Manifest page displays with the Step 1 header section in view. The Create Manifest progress bar guides the user through a series of well-defined steps for entering data and proceeding through the manifest creation process. The button options at the bottom of the page are displayed in each step. The Close button allows you to exit the Create Manifest process without saving the information for the step. The Save as Draft button saves the manifest information for completion at a later time. The Next button saves the information in the step and moves forward to the next step. We will now go through the steps to complete the manifest. We will begin with the header section. All header fields must be completed before the manifest can be submitted to CBP. We will provide the manifest number, estimated date of arrival, estimated time of arrival, and estimated port of arrival. Select the Next button to move to the Create Manifest Step 2 Crew page. The green check mark next to the header section on the progress bar indicates that all required fields have been completed. If there was missing information or issues with data on the header page, a red X would display instead. The crew section allows selecting a driver that has been saved to the carrier account or adding a new driver or passenger. The Search Saved Crews field can be used to search based on a driver's name or other identifying information. The option to add a new driver or a passenger is available by selecting the Crew section Create button to display the Add Crew pane. Notice the type of crew options. We won't add a new crew member in this example, but instead we will select the Cancel button and add 2 crew members that are already saved on the account. All drivers saved to the carrier account will display in the selectable crew cards that display on the crew page. Notice the number of cards is noted. Use the scroll arrow to scroll through the cards or use the search feature to locate a particular crew member. We will select our first crew member. The system automatically denotes the crew member that is selected first as in charge. When we select the second crew member, the system defaults to the Not in Charge option. When selecting more than one driver, you have the option to change which one is in charge by using the slider to move the indicator to the in charge position. For example purposes, we have selected the 2 drivers and entered the U.S. destination address information. We will select the Next button to move forward to Create Manifest Step 3 to add vehicles information. Vehicles are conveyances or equipment associated with the manifest. Conveyances and equipment saved to the carrier account will display in the Conveyances and Equipment section. You can search for a conveyance or equipment by selecting the Search Saved Conveyance or Search Saved Equipment field. A one-time conveyance and/or equipment may be added by selecting the Create button. The Add Vehicles page displays with sections to add vehicle license plate, insurance, and seal information. There is an option to add the vehicle information to the carrier account by selecting the Yes Radio button for Save to Account. In this example, we will select the Cancel button and add the conveyance and equipment that are already saved on the carrier account. Use the Edit icon for the selected conveyance or equipment to add seal information. If there are issues with a crew member or vehicle, a red X will display on the crew or vehicle card. We will now select and add the conveyance and equipment. Select the Next button to save and move forward to create Manifest Step 4, Bill of Lading Information. As we will do here, the Bill of Lading information can be added as part of the Create Manifest process. Also recall that the BOL can be created separately with the Bill of Lading option on the Create menu located on the main page of each of the 4 main tabs. The Bill of Lading step of the Create Manifest process displays BOL cards that have been previously saved. Let's select the Create button to add the Bill of Lading information to the manifest. The Create Manifest Create BOL page displays the header, commercial parties, commodities, and review steps display in the progress bar. The Create BOL process in the new Truck Manifest Trade Portal was previously referred to as the Create Shipment process. Let's review the header fields. The bill issuer SCAC, estimated date of arrival, estimated time of arrival, and estimated arrival port are pre-filled with information that was entered when creating the manifest. Also, note that in order to save the header information as a draft, the bill issuer SCAC, bill of lading number, bill of lading type, and estimated date of arrival fields must be completed. Let's complete the header information for this example. The bill of lading number that is required in the bill of lading number field was formerly known as the shipment control number. Like on the manifest header page in the manifest number field, the SCAC for the BOL number now automatically populates in the BOL number field on this header page. We will input a sample BOL number. The house bill of lading number field is optional. We will move on to the bill of lading type field, which was formerly known as the release type. The bill of lading type field provides a drop-down menu of options for selection. Any options that are grayed out are currently inactive and will be activated in a future system update. It is important to note that the header fields are conditional and may change based on the option that is selected from the bill of lading drop-down menu. For a more detailed explanation of the bill of lading types, refer to the Create Bill of Lading Quick Reference Guide. For this example, we will create a simple bill type previously known as PAPS. From the Bill of Lading Type menu, we will select the Simple Bill option. The estimated date of arrival, estimated time of arrival, and estimated arrival port have been pre-populated based on the information from the manifest. Let's provide a port of lading. We will select the appropriate port and move forward to provide a description in the Place of Receipt field. Lastly, we will select the No Radio button in response to the question, is this subject to FDA requirements? It is important to remember that only the house bill of lading and place of receipt fields are not required. All other header fields must be completed in order to submit the manifest with the associated BOL to CBP. We will now select the Next button to move forward to complete the commercial party step in creating the BOL information for the manifest. Notice the header step in the progress bar is now checked and the commercial parties step is highlighted. The commercial parties section displays the shipper and consignee cards for all shippers and consignees saved to the carrier account. The search filter can be used to locate a particular shipper or consignee. We will select a shipper and a consignee and then select the Next button to move to the next step for commodities. Notice that commercial parties step in the progress bar is now checked and the commodities step is highlighted. So we will select the Create button to add the commodities information to the BOL. The Add Commodities pane displays. We will provide sample data for the cargo description, quantity, unit of measurement, weight, and unit of measure. In the Where's Your Commodity section, we will select an option from the Location drop-down menu. If the Manifested Equipment option is selected, the Manifested Equipment drop-down menu displays to the right. It provides a list of equipment selected during the Create Manifest process. The Saved Equipment option displays the Select Equipment drop-down menu to the right. It provides a list of equipment that has been saved to the carrier account. The New Equipment option displays the sections and fields needed to add new equipment. The Conveyance option automatically selects conveyance. We will select the Saved Equipment option from the Location menu. We will then select the equipment. Next, a response is required for the question, does your commodity include any of the following? Selecting the Hazmat checkbox displays an additional section to add hazmat information. If the insurance information is not added with the conveyance must be edited during manifest review to add the insurance information. Selecting the Marks and Numbers checkbox displays a section to add marks and numbers information. Selecting the VIN checkbox displays the VIN section to input VIN numbers associated with the commodity. If necessary, all options may be selected. We will select the None option to indicate Hazmat, marks and numbers, and VIN information do not apply. The Save to Account option is not active. It is a future enhancement that will provide the options to save added commodity information to the carrier account. We have completed sample data for the commodity. We will select the Add button to save and add the commodity. The added commodity displays in a new commodity card that is automatically selected and highlighted. Notice that there is a clone icon on the commodity card that allows duplication of the commodity. Let's select the Next button to review the BOL information. Notice the commodity step is now checked and the review step is highlighted. The BOL sections display for review. Selecting the step tiles on the progress bar or the Edit icon in the upper right corner of each summary section allows editing as needed. Let's select the Edit icon in the Commercial Parties Summary section to display the Commercial Parties step. The Commercial Party selections can now be changed to different parties, or the selected shipper or consignee information can be edited. To change the selected shipper or consignee, select the desired card and the previously selected card will be automatically deselected. If needed, use the Edit icon on the shipper or consignee card to edit and update the information. Select Review on the progress bar to return to the review step. We have completed our review of the BOL, so we will select the Save button to add the BOL to the manifest. A successfully added message displays. We will select OK to continue. The new BOL displays in a new bill of lading card that is automatically selected and highlighted. We will select the Next button to review the manifest information. If Hazmat was indicated for the BOL and the insurance information was not added with the conveyance, an X will display in the Vehicle section of the Manifest Review page. To provide the insurance information, the Vehicle step on the progress bar should be selected. The conveyance can then be selected and edited to add the insurance information. As we prepare to submit the manifest, keep in mind that validations occur during the Create Manifest and Create BOL process. Selecting the Submit to CBP button starts the final validation process to identify any areas that need to be addressed before final submission of the manifest to CBP. Previously, submission to CBP was a two-step process, with step 1 being a check and validation step and step 2 being the actual submit action. Now, selection of the Submit to CBP button completes both validation and submission steps. Now that all information has been reviewed, we will select the Submit to CBP button. A message displays to confirm the manifest was successfully submitted to CBP. We will select OK. We have successfully created a manifest and a BOL. This completes our review of the new Truck Manifest Trade Portal functionality. Thank you for taking the time to view this training video. Refer to the Truck Manifest Trade Portal Quick Reference Guides as additional training resources in a printable format. The series includes the following 4 QRGs: Access and navigate the Truck Manifest Trade Portal QRG, Create a Manifest QRG, Create a Bill of Lading QRG, and maintain account data QRG.